I am at Federated Charities with Elin Ross. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. How long have you been here now?
I've been here for 9 years.
Holy
Almost 10
cow.
years. Yeah.
That is so hard to believe that the whole Moxie and all that was that long ago.
It was actually 14 years ago. I can start shredding all the documents.
Yeah, good. No one's going to come after you for that.
No.
Well, Federated Charities, tell everybody who may not be familiar what the organization Federated Charities means and does.
Sure. Federated Charities is a nonprofit center. What that means is that we have multiple nonprofits who all use this space for their services and programs.
Yeah.
Mostly their administrative work. Most of their client work, a lot of client work happens off-site. So like Mission of Mercy, their van doesn't park here, but they do, their main office is here.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they pay less than 50% of market rate, so it's a great economic investment for them, or a disinvestment in overhead so that they can put more of that money into their programs.
Yeah, I love that. I love this idea and concept. The building that you guys are in, is that a City of Frederick building, or are you guys purchased? How does this work?
So we own 2 buildings.
Okay.
Actually, so when you face us on Market Street, the building with the dog is the original building that was gifted to us in 1930 by Margaret Williams, who wanted it to be used for the betterment of Frederick's citizens. It was her home. Yeah. She was the last surviving person in that family, and she gave it to us.
That is amazing.
In the late 1990s, we purchased the Paris Pharmacy building, which is 16 South Market Street, and we did a huge renovation campaign and upgraded everything, sprinklered, electric, all of that, and then had new construction combining the 2 properties. Wow. And so together it's 23,000 square feet, and it's owned by the Federated Charities Corporation of Frederick.
Amazing. Yeah. That is amazing.
It's a crazy big building.
Yeah, it is. And it's kind of windy in.
It's a little wonky.
I've been downstairs before to, I think Coip is in the basement.
Down the stairs to nowhere.
Yeah, exactly.
The Winchester Mystery House of Frederick.
Yes. So you were just telling me there's some construction that's going to be happening here soon. Are we allowed to share that?
Absolutely, absolutely. So as an old building, the original structure was built in 1820. Wow. So this is an old historic building, and there's always work that we have to do. And so this year we undertook 4 infrastructure projects. Whoa. One is air conditioners. We always need to replace an air conditioner. This year we're replacing 2. One is a facade treatment of some wooden window sills, because we are in the HPC. We do have to be mindful of that. And then the big one that's going to start on Monday is our courtyard renovation project.
Wow.
And that is where, everybody walks past the dog and everybody stops and looks at the courtyard. There's just no way for them to get into the courtyard.
Right.
And so this is about accessibility for our tenants and their visitors. And it's also about creating usable space for them to hold events and activities that front on Market Street.
I mean, what a
brilliant
way. It is very exciting, because it is kind of not wasted space, but it's not used, right? And imagine the number of things that can happen out there.
Absolutely. Imagine Arch, one of our tenants, being able to go out there on First Saturday and talk to people about the museum.
Yeah.
And bring some of the artifacts out there and set up tables not on crooked space.
Yes. It's going to be really great.
We're excited about it. We're excited about it. It's a lot of work.
Yes. Now you guys have a fundraising project.
Absolutely. That's part of it. So for these 4 projects, we've already raised $135,000.
Wow.
This year. And so we have $12,000 to get us over the finish line. And so we have launched the Love Locks project.
Love this.
Which is just like the Love Locks project in Paris and New York. We are going to cut down the fence, but we're going to keep it as a permanent public art piece in the community. And so for $125, we will put a lock with your tag on it on the fence, and that will help us get over the finish line. We have a matching grant. We're going to get a dollar for dollar match. So we really would appreciate if people want to honor somebody, remember somebody. This is a great way to do it.
Okay, so when they select this, is just their name and detail, or can they?
Yeah, they can put something else on it.
Okay.
I mean, this is the tag. It's not that big, and we want it to be consistent looking because we do want it to become public art, right?
Yes.
And so we want it to, but we want it to have movement, and then we're preserving that part of the fence.
That's great.
So it's not going anywhere. Well, it's coming off of where it is, and then it's going to become a permanent, movable piece of art that we can use throughout the property.
I love that.
Yeah.
Love that.
We're
so
excited
much.
about it.
Yeah, I think it's a brilliant idea. I think it's going to look amazing and add another interesting thing, a piece of art in downtown Frederick, which we absolutely love that. So other than giving and getting your locks, go online. You can do it right online. It's so simple. I was looking at it the other day. I'm going to make sure and get mine for sure. What are other things that Frederick can do to help Federated Charities? Is there anything?
Well, the way our nonprofit center works is we are successful when we fill our space. So what we're sitting in right now is actually a stage space that's available. We have some offices available. We don't just rent to nonprofits. We will rent to for-profits. We can rent a certain percentage of our building to for-profits. And what this is it's workspace in the heart of downtown, and we like to think it's creative workspace, right? It is a wonky building. There's a lot of hallways, but it has great amenities. We have green space for our tenants. We have meeting rooms for our tenants, and you're right in the heart of Frederick. So being able to fill our space is one of the best ways that you can help us as an organization, because that allows us to generate a certain amount of our own revenue, which is exciting for us as a nonprofit.
So if people are interested in having a look at what's available, do they reach out to you?
Yep, info@federatedcharities.org. Happy to show them around, happy to show them all the amenities that we have.
Awesome. Hey, the space is adorable, and I know a bunch of the tenants in this building. They're fun and really, I think it is.
We're having a barbecue tomorrow.
Oh, there you go. See, they do a lot of fun stuff here too. Be a great way to be downtown and collaborate with a lot of great organizations. So reach out to Ellen if you know somebody or you need space. She'll check it out. She'll take you around and give you the tour.
Yep.
And get your locks. Is this going on for a limited time?
This is going on for about 8 weeks.
8 weeks.
Or until we get 100 of them sold.
That's 100. That's all we need?
That's all we need.
All we need.
That's
100.
all we need to get over the finish line. We sold a quarter of them.
Oh, wow, already. So 25 done. I got to go get mine. I'm afraid.
Get it.
Will it run out? Will you stop at 100?
Probably not.
Good.
We have a lot of fence.
Yeah. I was going to say, that's good. Then you can do some extra
We can put them in other parts.
You can put flowers on that patio.
That's right.
All right. We want to thank Ellen so much. Federated Charities right downtown next to the dog. You know the building for sure. Come check it out when the new patio is done. I know it's going to be so inviting and amazing.
Thank you. Yeah.
We're
excited.
Thank you guys so much for watching.